Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. Guys, man, it's felt like, oh my gosh, it felt like almost a month has gone by. Because truthfully, I haven't been around. I've been doing a lot of shows, actually. I've gone to several toy shows over the past 2 weeks, and every single time I do a toy show, not that I intentionally do it, but obviously, I have to give something up a little bit, right? And in this case, it had to be one or two of my live streams. And I got to tell you that really kind of put me back because I really enjoy this time that we spent together. You know what I mean? I really enjoy this time that I have, connecting with you guys here on the channel, and it always leaves me feeling empty a little bit. Whenever I miss a show, right? Because there's so many people out there who support me, and especially everybody here who comes and wants to talk and be here in the moment. And this led me to a lot of things, and really made me pause and reflect on what it is that we do here as a community. And for that, and because of that, I want to highlight different channels and try to get other people a chance that the opportunity that is not easy when you're doing YouTube. Um, Anybody who's tried to be on YouTube, because the term YouTuber, it's really kind of out there. You know what I mean? Like it's really really spacious. YouTuber, right? YouTubing, you being a YouTube person, right? A personality, right? Um, it's This is not easy. I think a lot of people think that what you buy a camera, you have a topic, and you just do it, right? And in a lot of ways, that is it. I'm not gonna lie. In a lot of ways, that is it. That's what you need to do. If you want to be on YouTube, you need to just have at least a camera, at least a webcam or something like that. Your iPhone, something along those lines. You need to have at least one of those things, and then just start recording videos and get them out there. Maybe some software, maybe something like that, or you do live streaming, like what we're doing right now, right? And put yourself out there. That's a really important thing, to do. But and you can ask anybody who's had any sort of success, minor success, major success, very little success. It is a freak ton of work, man. It's hard. It's hard to get noticed. It's hard to gain an audience. It's hard to create a community. But a lot of times it comes down to consistency and passion. I think those are the two things that really have to come together in order for you to be a successful YouTuber. If that's what you want to do. If you just want to archive your memories, which is what I originally wanted to do when I started making videos, then you can talk to yourself. You know what I mean? Like I thought that's what I was doing for the longest time. I thought I was talking to myself. I thought I was literally reiterating my memories and just putting them down on video so that other people, uh, maybe if they ever discover what I'm doing, to actually jog their memories. Get that little spark, that that recollection that brings them back to that childhood moment that they had. You know, who out there remembers Dr. Snuggles? Who out there remembers Barba Papa? Who out there remembers the Fables of the Green Forest? Force 5, Star Avengers, Guy King, Space Cateers, right? Does anybody remember any of these? Voltus 5, you know what I mean? Like, what's it called? Transor Z, Brave Star, Centurions, He-Man and the Master of the Universe, Starcom, Inhumanoids. What else is there? Furby, Fufu, right? Who remembers any of these, right? The Paw Paws, right? What's it called? Galtar, right? Galtar and the Golden Lance, right? What else? Tarzan, right? The cartoon, by the way. Um, the short-lived Filmation Shazam live-action series. What else? The Jackson 5, the Globetrotters, right? All of these were cartoons, right? You know what I mean? Like all of these were memories that were jogged in my head. And I wanted to be able to relate that to other people, right? And subsequently, folding into that came the secondary love of my life, which is toys, right? Toys are what are what connect us, right? In a lot of ways, and because of that, you know, I was able to bring together, and my two biggest loves, which is 80s geek culture, toys, and anime cartoons, and just like meld all those things together and really like create something special, right? Something unique for myself, right? That kind of idea. And you know what? Whether I have moderate success or a little success or whatever, it's come with a hell of a lot of work. I'm just going to put it that way. So if you're an aspiring person who wants to be, who wants to make videos and wants to be on YouTube, don't give up. Don't give up, and just love what you do. Be true to yourself. Take whatever it is that you want to talk about and love it. Be obsessed about it. Be passionate about it. But make sure it's what you want, right? Don't start off, making videos and think to yourself, I'm going to be famous in a year. Nah, you're not. You are not going to be famous in a year. No, it does happen. Don't get me wrong. It does happen. But, if you go in with that attitude, some people do. I'm not going to stop them. But I don't know how far you're going to get, truthfully. But if you go into making videos and you're passionate about what you do and you love what you want to do, right? And you love what you do and you love the subject matter so much, you're so obsessed with it, I can guarantee in some time frame, I don't know if it's going to be 6 months, I don't know if it's going to be a year, I don't know if it's going to be, in my case, it's like 6 years going on, right? I don't know how long it's going to take, but success will follow you eventually. It's all about the hard work. It's all about, those things that are just come with the territory. So tonight, because, we've lost a lot of time, not a lot of time, I missed a couple shows here and there, but I wanted to reconnect. I wanted to say, hey, what's going on, everybody? Good to see you. Thank you again for liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. You guys are the best. This is, of course, the highlight of my weekend. I love being here with you guys and love remembering this popular culture of the 70s, 80s, 90s, and beyond. And of course, I love talking about toys. I love talking about anime. I love talking about cartoons. And today, I wanted to give the opportunity to whoever wants to be, on the show. Whoever wants to come, I put a link on the chat. It's pinned right on the chat. So, guys, by all means, click that link. All right, it's open mic night tonight. It's open mic night tonight. Click the link that's at the top of the chat. It's right there, pinned right at the top. You can see it. Click the link that's on the top of the chat. Follow the instructions on the screen, and join me tonight. I'm inviting anybody who's here tonight. Come, let's. I think I can have up to like 10 people. So yeah, just come on in. I don't care, right? I wanna highlight some people. If you have a YouTube channel, tonight's your night. Right, tonight's your night. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, if you just want to introduce yourself and we're gonna talk, we're gonna have a roundtable. God knows what we're gonna talk about. Right, we're gonna talk about toys. We're gonna talk about movies. Like I just watched Doctor Strange. Right, so guys, I invite anybody who wants to go ahead, click the link in the chat. It's at the top of the chat. So go ahead, click that link. Follow the instructions. Make sure you have at least a microphone. All you really need is a microphone. If you have a microphone, you can join the chat, right? And let's talk. Let's have a round table. Let's just if you have a channel, please join me, right? Let's talk about your channel. I want to see, I want to help in my small way. Anybody out there who wants to, talk to everybody here to showcase their channel and everything like that. So yeah, by all means, click the link at the top of the chat. Join us tonight. Let's talk about it, or not. You know what I mean? If you guys just want to hear me ramble on for the rest of the night, like we always do, then I'm perfectly happy with that. But this is your opportunity if you really want to just speak your mind. Share your channel, share everything about yourself and what it is that you're passionate about. And like I said, you don't have to have a YouTube channel. You can just click it, join. Like if you have a camera and you want to just be, want to show your face, which is awesome. That's great. But if not, I'll just continue rambling on like I always do, and we will talk about all the great stuff that's been going on in toys, in movies, and everything in between, and of course the popular culture of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. But if you guys are so inclined, please go ahead and click that link at the top. Join me. Let's go ahead. I can lead the conversation. We can have a good time. But guys, please, don't be shy. Come and join us. Let's have a conversation. So anybody who wants to jump in, please join right now. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at the chat. It looks like it's gotten away from me as usual. Darren Hanger, hey Mike, what's going on? Good to see you, brother. Good topic. Has the secondary market collapsed? Honestly, Mike, I don't know about that, man. With the prices of toys going on the way they are today, I'm thinking the secondary market's got to start going up. Honestly, I'm thinking that depending on what happens, now here's the problem. I'm not sure the secondary. When you mean okay, maybe that's what you're talking about, Mike. When you mean collapsed, are you talking about are the prices gonna freaking plummet? That's possible because toys being as expensive as they are right now, will the prices of the secondary market actually collapse to actually get some sales? That's interesting. That's actually a good, very very good question. We might touch on that today. Ready to go back at 24. Hey Mike, how you doing today? I'm willing to ride Ping. I'm waiting for my ride Ping right now with Uber. Drive safe, Renegade Biker. I hope that you and your family, your brother, and everybody is doing well and staying safe. And don't work too hard, bro. It's going to be a long night, I'm pretty sure. John Joker. Hey, John. Good to see you, brother. How's it going? Hey, Mega J. How you doing, brother? Hope as well. I'm hoping you're feeling better, John. I heard that you were under the weather for a little bit. So yeah, I'm hoping you're feeling better. I'm doing well. Thank you so much for asking. Did a couple of toy shows. Went around a couple times, and I really, getting back into conventions. Yeah, it's been quite the experience again, all over again. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. John, if you want, join me. We can discuss some things. Please, just click the StreamYard link at the top, and yeah, we can jump on and maybe talk a little bit about your channel. By all means, please jump in. Let's have a great time. Titanium Hanger, life is great. Hoping you're having fun tonight. Absolutely, I'm having a great time. Thank you, Titanium Hanger. And I'm pretty sure you're talking to Renegade Biker. So awesome stuff. Just let me check if I actually put that link together properly. Yeah, so guys, this is the link if you want to join me. I pinned it to the top of the screen. So guys, if you do want to join the conversation, please, click the link. And, thinking about it now, I'm just going to go ahead and put it on a banner. So let me just put this here. And so join me tonight. Let's put it there. And we'll go ahead, save. And we will put the ticker on. Actually, you know what we'll do is we'll do it this way. Yep, and we will save and go ahead and show. There we go, guys. So, if you guys want, please join me tonight. Love to talk with you. Love to hang out with you. So definitely come in. Let's chat. You know what? Am I sharing the right? Now that I think about it, I'm probably not sharing the right one. Am I? Let me just check that. Nope, I am sharing the right one. That is the one. So. Guys, come! Please, by all means, come join the chat. I have pinged it. Sorry, I have pinned the link at the top. Please come and join me. Let's talk about your channel. Let's talk about what you guys are doing tonight, and yeah, let's have some fun tonight. Renegade Biker, I'm so glad that it's not Friday the 13th anymore. It has nothing to do with how the day is cursed. Again, superstitions are superstitions, but it's more like the day that I didn't like when I was in the military. I got you, Renegade Biker. So, you know what? Cheers to that. You know, it has come and gone. So, you know, hopefully, things will get better for you. You know what I mean? Like things, people have their quirks, and that's definitely something that happens. Renegade is doing okay, aside from my feet hurting right now, but it's tolerable. I'm hoping to see my doctor next week. I hope you're going to be feeling better, Renegade. Take care. Don't work too hard tonight. Hey John, how's it going today? Good to see you guys. Awesome. Don't work too hard, Renegade Biker. Again, there's the link. It's going well, Renegade. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for always being here. Yep. MGR is also sharing the link, so guys, definitely come join me tonight. Tidarium Hanger, Mike does respect the hustle, as do I. I also respect the hustle. You know, good on you, Renegade Biker, but again, take it easy. Don't go too crazy, my friend. John Joker, Renegade, everyone's doing well. Excellent. Hey, Gamer Bud, good to see you, brother. Thank you again for being on the Patreon exclusive live chat tonight. It was a lot of fun. The hangout was great. Love your collection, Gamer Bud. We really should show it on the stream one day. But I know, you know, you'd rather, you know, keep it a little bit private. So thank you for sharing it with the rest of the Patreons. It was so much fun being there tonight. It was great. Thank you again, Gamer Bud. Awesome stuff. Guys, if you're interested, go check out my Patreon channel. Basically, for as little as $1 a month, you guys can help to support the channel, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you again, Gamer Bud. You are awesome, my friend. It was great chatting with you tonight. JTY27. Hey, JTY27. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Renegade. Off to my first ride. Best of luck to you, my friend. Drive safe and be well. I hope everything goes well for you tonight. Tardiran, cool. You support new creators. I like to hear what others have to say, and YouTube is the best way to be heard. Absolutely. I believe so too. And like I said, it's all about passions. If you're passionate about what you do, if you love what you do and you love what you're going to be talking about, you are going to be successful. Take Tidarium Hanger. His channel is absolutely booming. And honestly, his topics, great stuff. KO Transformers in general, Centurions, getting into Brave Star and all that, all those wonderful mask, great in Humanoids just the other day. Awesome stuff. So definitely go check out Tidarium Hanger's channel. You guys will not regret it. CM the New Generation. Hey, CM the New Generation. What's going on? Saludos, Hermantillo. Hola, mi amigo. ¿Cómo estás? Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Ryrek M. Galtar. That's right. Galtar. Awesome cartoon. It was so great. Beautiful. Yeah, Free Solo. Bonjour, Moni. How are you? Hello, Jay. Bonjour. Yes, it's been quite the journey for me, and thank you so much for always supporting us over here, Jan Fries. How is it over in France? I hope you guys are doing well over there. Rolando. Hey, Rolando. Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing tonight? Ron Sarmiento. Hey, Ron. Good to see you, my friend. Hello, Jay and everybody. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Sithbrit72. Hey, Jay. How are you doing? And everybody tonight? Sithbrit, it was great seeing you tonight on the exclusive Patreon hangout. Thank you again for dropping by. Maybe next time you can, get on the chat. We can finally, hear each other and discuss. Or even tonight, if you want, Sithbrit, click the link at the top of the chat. Would love to have anybody join me, and we can talk about toys. We can talk about popular culture. If you have a YouTube channel, definitely would love to talk to you guys. Absolutely. Pardon me, guys. Ron, currently building my Legoland speeder while listening to the stream. Oh, that's so awesome, Ron. That's going to take you quite some time, but I hope you enjoy it, my friend. That's awesome. Shang-Chi. Hey, Shang-Chi. What's going on, my friend? How are you doing tonight? Simon, what's going on, Simon? Good to see you. Grup Sorian, nice. Good to see you, Simon. How's your car and your toy hunt, Jay? Good morning. My car is great. Thank you so much for asking, Simon. I really appreciate everyone who helped me, by sending tips and suggestions. For those of you who don't know, I was able to get a 2020 Corolla. It's been fun. And now I have to go to these toy shows and sell some of my collections so I can pay for this for this brand new ride. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep going, and yeah, this is what has to happen. Sometimes, guys, as I've said before, sometimes you have to purge. You have to purge your collection. It does happen, but don't let that discourage you. It happens to every collector. Every collector goes through this for whatever reason. You have bills to pay. You want to, get out of toys for a little bit and step away. That happens a lot too. Burnout is a real thing in the collector world. It's actually more than a real thing. It's actually pretty scary. And sometimes your priorities change. Sometimes you have a mortgage. Sometimes you're getting married. Sometimes there's an emergency that happens. These are things that are real life situations, and they can happen. So definitely 100%. That is what it is. So 100%, guys. Whatever reason, it's your reason. You are the collector, and you can do with your collection whatever you want. And in my case, my car is going to cost me a mint, so I want to at least get my deposit back, my down payment. I mean, so yeah, that's going to be crazy. Happy Saturday! Thank you so much, Simon. Happy Saturday to you too. Raymond, hey Raymond, what's going on, my friend? Hey Jay, how was the toy convention last week? It was good. It was good, Raymond. Not what I expected. Again, the show I went to last weekend was it was their second show ever, right? Raymond, you might remember their first show was actually in the back of a print shop, and that was the one where we were all sort of kind of wary. We were kind of wondering whether or not it was legit. Ended up being that they actually pulled it off and ended up renting an entire sports complex, at least one field of one soccer field in a sports complex. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun. I have to admit, it was actually a lot of fun. They put me in a pretty awkward place. Like, I had originally asked to be near the entrance, and for whatever strange reason, they put us actually closer to the back, which I wasn't really happy about. But organizers are organizers; they reserve the right to change the positions of anybody at any time without notice. And I get that, and I made do. I did the best I could. Made a little bit of money, and yeah. So I'm about, I'd say, 1/3 away from I think 1/3 towards getting back my initial deposit. So my initial down payment. So we're getting close. We're inching closer. We'll see how that goes. But thank you for asking, Raymond. Awesome stuff. John, sorry, Jay, I would get on, but we have a long road trip later on. Good night, and we'll talk soon. Absolutely, John. Thank you again for being an awesome channel member. I really appreciate it. You are the best. Thank you, John. I really appreciate it, guys. Go check out John Joker's channel. He does some amazing toy reviews and really talking about comic books in general. So yeah, definitely check out John Joker. He's got an amazing channel. I hope John, I hope you're doing well and staying safe. Best, safe trip, safe travels, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Aldry473. Hey, Aldry, good to see you, my friend. Hey, Jay, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. I'm doing better than you now that you're here, Aldry. Good to see you, my friend. Shang-Chi, do you collect Hot Wheels too? I'm selective. I'm very, very selective on which Hot Wheels I get. I'm really loving some of the movie Hot Wheels that have been coming out, from Ghostbusters, from Back to the Future, from the Star Wars line. I'm really loving those ones. They're like tiny little miniature versions of what you saw on screen. So yeah, I'm very, very much happy and looking and enjoying collecting those one bit at a time. I'm not really too far into it, but yes, I really do like Hot Wheels. It's a lot of fun. Do you remember me? Hey, do you remember me? Good to see you, my friend. How are you doing? Simon, good luck, Jay. I'm hoping so. I'm hanging in. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing whatever I can. Thank you, Simon. Are you planning on getting all the Thundercats retro figures by Super 7? So I did my review or preview on that, and as you guys know, I do have some LJN figures. Lionel here being one of them. I lost his freaking sword, man. I wish I could find it, but it's probably gone to the toy gods somewhere. That's the only thing missing out of this guy. He's missing only I have his light battery thingy, but the Sword of Omens, man, that is the bane of my existence right now. I can't believe I lost it. But yeah, that's gone. So if anybody has a spare Sword of Omens for an LJN toy, you know who to call. I will definitely take it off your hands. So will I be buying any of the Super 7 retros? Honestly, I'm so far into the line for the Ultimates. There is something that really speaks to me with the Super 7 retro line. It really does. And I said that I said so in my in my preview, in my review. I love Munkian. He looks great. Lionel looks amazing, truthfully. Momura is exactly the way I remember him. All the tassels all over the place, wrapping around his neck, all that crazy stuff. And Chitara, what can I say? Awesome stuff. Am I going to buy them? Not at this time. I'm so far into the line for Ultimates. Another package is literally just departed from Big Bad Toy Store. So the answer is going to be no for now. If I have an opportunity to pick them up much later, I think I might think about it again. But for now, I am very, very far into the Thundercats line for the Ultimates, and I think I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm not going to dive into that just yet. But if I do, you will be the first one to know, Simon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Gamer Bud, did you see that Entertainment Earth canceled the Motu Origins Wave 3 figures? Sodak, She-Ra, Merman, and Roboto. I wonder if BBTS will follow. I hope not, because I pre-ordered. Man, that sucks. Are you serious? That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Wow. And if they did that, Zodak just went up in price, and I can't believe that actually happened. Holy crap. She-Ra too? Oh my goodness. But she's been steadily rising in price for quite some time. Merman and Roboto. Man, that particular line's gonna be people are gonna be hungry for that one. That's crazy. I hope BBTS will not follow, because that would be unfortunate. Crazy. I did not hear that. Thank you for bringing that up, Gamer Bud. So, guys, check your pre-orders on BBTS for Zodak, She-Ra, Mermaid, and Roboto, because it looks like they might have decided to axe that part. Maybe they didn't get it in the shipment. Maybe it's stuck in the middle of the ocean. Who knows? Crazy. That's nuts. I did not know that. Insane. Pop Actor. Hey, what's going on, Pop Actor? Good to see you, my friend. Like Motu, the Friday the 13th movies are part of growing up as a kid in the 80s. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Well, it's a little late for that, but thank you, Pop Actor. That was awesome. Earlier in the stream, we probably could have done something, but yeah, Friday the 13th, no matter what, always a lot of fun. So yeah, thank you so much for bringing that up. I think it happens once or a couple of times a year, but yes, absolutely. Happy Friday the 13th, everybody. Samuel Casio. Hey, Samuel Casio. Good to see you, my friend. Hey, Jay, what are your top 3 anticipated Gargoyle figures? Oh my God, Samuel. What are you talking about, bro? So Bronx has not hit Canada yet. And because of that, Bronx is my number 1 right now. I need those wings, man. I need those draped wings. So yeah, definitely Bronx. 100% Bronx. I want Hudson, mentor, right? Spiritual secondary leader of the Gargoyles. Great character. Broadway, I have a soft spot for Broadway. I'm a big guy myself, so we big guys got to stick together. And man, that guy can chow down jalapeno, right? But it's weird because Goliath is the one who came with a jalapeno, right? But I guess that's part of the meme, right? So anyway, definitely Broadway, but Bronx, and what's it called? What's his name? What was his name? Not Lexington. Sorry, the other guy. Well, you know what? They're all very well anticipated for me. But Lexington and what's it called? Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn is definitely the guy I really want. He's different. He looks very, very different from all the other gargoyles. He has that more demonic face, right? He is one of those guys I really have an affinity towards. So yes, definitely Brooklyn is one of the guys I really want to get. Wow, holy cow, too much stuff. Wow, thank you, too much stuff. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you, my friend. It's not necessary, but every little bit counts. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much, too much stuff. How are you doing tonight, my friend? You didn't leave a comment. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well and staying safe, my friend. Please ask me something. Do you want to come on board? Just click the StreamYard link at the top of the chat. Introduce yourself. If you have a channel that you want to promote, please. Come on board. Let's talk tonight. Let's I'm inviting anybody who wants to come on the stream. Click that, click the StreamYard link, follow the instructions. All you need is a microphone. You don't need a camera. And yeah, let's talk tonight, guys. I would love to. It's open mic night here on the Mega J Retro channel and MJR Collector channel. So guys, definitely come join me. Let's talk. Guys, let's talk. Where are we here? Simon, what is the cost of Retro Thundercats by Super 7? That is a good question. I'm not 100% sure. You know what? I just realized something. Give me 1 second, guys. What is it again? I'm just looking it up. What is the cost of the Retro Thundercats by Super 7? It's the same. It's $55. I think it's $55 now for each figure, including Mumra, apparently. But that was the early prices. Now, it's widely speculated by many YouTubers. I'm going to say it that way. That we got a notice on the Twitter and Instagram pages that Super 7 was not supposed to actually launch that video. So it just so happens that somebody pressed the button too early. It got launched. So as it stands, we do not know how much they're actually going to cost. Maybe they're an extra $10 more. Who knows? But having said that, we are waiting on bated breath to find out more information about it. So basically, we'll end up seeing exactly what that means going forward. So definitely, guys, we're gonna find out more as things move along. Too much stuff. I appreciate what you do. Just wanted to show my support. Oh wow, dude, that's amazing. Holy crap. Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much. Too much stuff. I really appreciate that. It means a lot to me. Honestly, I'm at a loss for words. Wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much for your generosity. I really do appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, though, please send them my way. I really do appreciate all the support. Dude, that's incredible. Holy crap. Seriously, that is amazing. What's it called? Man, that flubbed me. I was not expecting that. Thank you so much, my friend. I'm kind of flustered. I don't know. Wow. Just that just caught me off guard. Thank you so much. Too much stuff. That's really amazing. Holy crap. Seriously, I'm touched. Honestly, thank you so much. What do we got? Where I lost my place. Do you remember me? Oh my god, the prices of NECA TMNT figures lately are insane. 2 months ago, the figures cost $40. They are now $67. Sorry, NECA, no more money for no more for me. Way too pricey. Yeah, I know. In Canada, it's even worse. I was just at Toys R Us today, and the cost of the Vernon and Rat King 2-pack was $89. $89 freaking dollars for both of those guys. Absolutely insane. Oh my god! Like that is what is that? That's $45 each. Hold on. Yeah, $45 freaking dollars each before tax. Holy crap. Oh my god, just crazy. So yeah, do you remember me? Absolutely, I'm right there with you. Holy crap. TW, good morning. Good morning, TW. How's it going, my friend? Simon, the cost of Thundercats by Super 7. Wow. And man, I know, right? Gabriel Bud, to add on to the NECA Gargoyles question, do you think that we will get an accessory pack or the possibility of Hudson getting his couch and TV or any items I've got? If NECA continues with the way they always do with their cool new stuff, Okay, I think that's very possible. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because it's a runaway hit, they've actually released 2 different accessories packs, and they've been jam packed with stuff. And the accessory pack number 1 is going for crazy prices right now. And now that the accessory pack number 2 has been sold out, I have a funny feeling that's going to follow the same path. So absolutely crazy. I'm hoping that they release a full set of wings for the entire group, because then draped wings. I mean, then and semi splayed wings, that'll be sweet too. I hope they release a pack like that. That would be absolutely crazy. It would be great to get a couch and a television. It would be great to get a lot of things, to be perfectly honest with you. We already have the Gromora, the medallion that was lost to time. So many great things, so many great objects, and so many great accessories that could be included in the Gargoyles pack. So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm waiting for a detective to join us. I'm also waiting for a certain billionaire to join us as well, right? And his bodyguard. You know what I mean? Like, I'm waiting for a whole host of characters to show up. It's going to be so great, honestly. Thank you, Gamer Bud. Renegade, he's back. That was a quick ride. Awesome. TF Fanpage 101. Hey, sup? What's going on, TF Fanpage? Good to see you. TF Fanpage, if you want to join me tonight, definitely click the StreamYard link and let's chat. You know what I mean? Let's talk about your channel. Guys, if you haven't already, if you love Transformers, you want to see an awesome Transformers channel, definitely check out TF Fanpage 101. Great Canadian YouTuber. Seriously, he's got a great channel. Definitely check him out. You will not regret it. Pop Actor. Okay, fine. Happy Saturday the 14th. There's a movie about that day. Really? I did not know that. That's cool. That is cool. Gabriel Bud. Sorry, I meant his recliner chair, not the couch. You know what? I think recliners are kind of couches anyway, so I understand what you were trying to say. Too much stuff. Thank you again, my friend. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the super chat. Mirage, Mazin Kaiser Saga. What's going on, Mirage? Good to see you, brother. Pretty busy, but now, but I would certainly join next time. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you so much, Mirage. Good to see you, my friend. Cheers to everybody. There's the Mega J Retro mug. Thanks to mftoys.ca. Great, great toy distributor in Canada. You guys should check them out. Gifted me that not too long ago. Awesome guy. Definitely check out mftoys.ca. Tell Mike that Jay sent you. TFM page 101. For the first time in a while, I'm going to be going to the Victoria Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair in the morning. Nice. Seriously, TFM page, getting back into conventions. I couldn't believe I was getting back into it. I couldn't believe I actually went to one, to be honest with you. It was crazy. Let me know how it goes. Do a convention video. I'm trying to get mine together. I've been so bad about that. But definitely do something, man. I'd love to see the Victoria Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair. That's awesome. Safe trip, my friend. Tell me how in the morning. Sweet. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It is TF Fan Page 101. What's going on, brother? How you doing? I thought it was a still picture. What's going on?
Not much. I gotta keep it down because it's late at night. But
sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the toy fair in the morning, and it's gonna be early in the morning, so I can't really stay for long. But I thought, I'm up anyways.
This is your first convention since the pandemic? Like, what's?
Yes.
Are you serious?
So,
yeah,
I'm a little nervous.
Take your time. My first convention was 2 weeks ago, and there were a lot of people with masks. There were a lot of people without masks, and it was cool. People were respectful. You know what I mean? It was a lot of fun. But yeah, you know what? There's nothing like going back into it. You know what I mean? It's been so long, and we deserve it. Honestly, we've been patient. Everybody's been following the rules. So yeah, it's been great so far.
This convention they only do twice a year, and every time it's been canceled, of course. They actually also do a Comic-Con, and when the pandemic happened, they were about to do a Comic-Con, but they canceled probably a week just before they were starting up. And Sean Gunn from Guardians of the Galaxy was supposed to be at the Comic-Con.
Are you serious? Damn, that would have been cool. Holy crap. Crazy. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
What's even crazier is that I've been thinking about getting a turntable for my videos, and
Nice.
then I just found today, because we're moving and so we're going through stuff, we've had the turntable the entire time.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah. I've seen those ones. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just big enough for Transformers. Just big enough.
Oh, yeah.
You can put you can put a saucer on it. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I would light it up, but the cord's not long enough to plug on.
If the leader classes are too big, just grab a saucer, put it on top,
Yeah.
and it'll extend the size. So that
Someone
is
told
sweet.
someone actually showed me a big like mirror thing that they put sometimes on it. So it's like,
Yeah. That'll be awesome. Sweet.
there it is.
It's on. Does it work? Oh, there's a light. Oh, look at that.
Kind of hard to see, but it does
Cool.
change color.
Nice. There it goes. I see it.
Yeah, I can't have the car rolling off, of course.
Is it that Bluetooth? Is it does it have one of those remote controls, or is it just the on-off switch at the bottom?
I believe it's just the on-off switch. If it did have a remote control, then we didn't find one. But yeah, pretty awesome, though.
Yeah, no kidding. What the heck? It's amazing. Sometimes you buy stuff and you completely forget about it. Crazy, just crazy.
I don't even think we bought it for that reason. I think it came with some sort of jewelry or something, and we just put it in storage.
That's awesome. Yeah, and now you found it. So that's exactly how. That's Kismet. That's it's destiny. It's destiny. You cannot destroy. Oh, did you print something out? What do we got there? Oh, that's an awesome. Is that 3D?
Yep.
Oh, nice. That is awesome.
For anyone who doesn't know, that's my channel logo.
Yes, that is the TF Fanpage 101 channel logo. Exactly. Guys, go check out TF Fanpage YouTube channel. Awesome YouTube channel. Awesome. Anything about Transformers. Great stuff. Just love it.
Or you guys can check out MJR Collector.
That would be God too. That would be great. I really appreciate that. Thank you, TF Fanpage. You're awesome. What's your next review about? What are you going to dive into?
So I've actually filmed all for May because I'm gonna be moving and I want to focus on packing and stuff. So I want to get the reviews out of the way. Next week is actually Sunday is going to be Blue Streak from the Bumblebee movie, or not Bumblebee, the buzzworthy Bumblebee Blue Streak.
Yes.
And then after that, the following week is going to be Legacy Core Class Hot Rod because I finally found that. And then the following week is actually a mystery figure.
Ah, cool. Let me show you what I found today at Toys R Us. Yep. I don't want to tempt you too much, but let me show it to you anyway. Because honestly, and then I'm gonna scare you because it scared me. So found these two at Toys R Us.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Found these two at Toys R Us today. They finally landed. So awesome to find these guys in the wild. But not to scare anybody. Or maybe it is to scare somebody. Cliff Jumper. Yeah, that is his price right there.
Yep.
That is just, and basically they're both deluxe classes.
Yeah.
Voyager. Actually, they're Voyagers, right?
No, deluxe.
No, they're both deluxe. That is the price of a deluxe. Guys, this is crazy. This is nuts.
I got the core Bumblebee, the little tiny one that came with the Spikelet wiki from the
line. Just stupid price.
I know.
Stupid prices. That's Cup right there. So
they can't keep getting away with that, and it's not just that's new price in Canada. No, that's Toys R Us doing that.
That's Toys R Us. Something's up, and you know what it is. And I for anybody who doesn't know, for anybody who's not Canadian, we have Toys R Us here, and about 6 months ago, they were purchased by a company called Sunrise Records, and ever since then, 6 months ago, prices have just gone stupid for collecting. Just literally stupid. They are at least $10 to $20 more than any other retailer in Canada. Whether it's GameStop or Walmart, they are above and beyond how much anybody would do it. Oh my gosh, there's no freaking way. Hold on, check this out. This is crazy. TF fan page, everybody. This is just a treat because this is impossible.
My gosh,
oh my
there's
god,
no freaking way. Hold on, check this out. Hold on, check this out. This is crazy. TF fan.
Okay, so Mike,
Ooh.
you got to. There's an option, Mike, in the. I don't know if you've never used this, but click on settings at the bottom of the screen, and under settings, under audio, there's echo cancellation. Click that.
I love the poster in the background. I just spotted the Unicron.
So guys, I want to welcome Tidarium Hanger to the Mega J Retro stream. This is the first time I think ever that he's been like. Mike, have you done a stream before? I don't even know if you've done one yet.
I want to welcome
well,
Hanger to
this
the
is
Mega J Retro
kind
stream.
of a lot of work to get set up right here, and it's not really matching to what I'm seeing on the screen. So, kind of crazy.
Okay, so I think we're good. I can't hear myself anymore. All right, so we're loving the Transformer. Obviously, TF fan page. This is Tidarium Hanger. I don't know if you guys have ever met or if you guys know each other. Mike, love the Unicron Transformers movie poster.
Yeah, the 1986 poster in the back.
Yeah, I was actually thinking you were talking about the FT40, the Fort Max from Fans Toys. If I get out of the way, you can see that down here in the bottom.
yeah.
Oh, dang! That's the legendary poster, eh? Holy
Well, I made a
cow.
poster of it. I made a poster of the first HasLab, which is the cell barge. It's kind of fun. I did like a size comparison and all that kind of stuff back in the day when everybody was saying, "Oh, it's not worth 500," but now with 2022, it's worth 2,000. So
Yeah.
it is what it is.
I don't know. Fan page. What do you think? How much is that? How much is that Colossus going to cost us? Like, oh my god.
Oh god, I have no idea. I'm not really an X-Men type of guy, so I wouldn't be able to guess.
But actually, other than the Colossus, I was actually talking about what's it called again? Tidarium Hanger, freaking Fortress Maximus. There, the KO version.
This is Fort Max. That's Fans Toys.
Fans Toys, yeah. But what's the name of it? What's the name of it again?
They call it FT40.
FT40.
I don't remember. Well, that's a good question. Like, what's their third-party creative name?
Yeah.
Well, I know that
I remember seeing a video on that recently, but I don't know
Cerebros.
how a third-party company can really sell that. I mean, it's going to be massive. It's going to be expensive. I don't know. That's just a big challenge for a company to put out.
Well, okay. So Mike is thinking, and I'm thinking the same thing, that they're going to piece it up. Maybe a shoulder here, a knee there. You know what I mean? Obviously, we're starting with the head, right? So.
Yeah.
How much is the head now, Mike? What's it at?
About $200.
$200 for the head. Okay, I can do. You know what? If I had to, over the course of 5 years, I could do $200 at a time.
I'm on Show Z right now. I don't think they've named the actual body of it, but the head is Hannibal. Like
Hannibal. I'm pretty sure that it's probably the whole thing is Hannibal. I'm thinking now. Cerebro was what it was, right? But yeah, no, I know it's damn. This is what happens when you get into the third parties. Like they have to have all these stupid code names, and you like, I don't remember them half the time. Does anybody?
I don't even remember half the third-party toys to begin with.
How many Megatrons do we have now? Like they're all over the place.
Yeah,
Mike, I don't know how you keep track of this stuff. Like seriously, Mike's on all of Mike's videos. I'm pretty. He's like naming off different Megatrons like he's got them memorized or something. I don't know.
Let me plug this in. I think I'm about to lose my battery, so trying to get some juice.
What time is it over there, Mike? Like here in Canada,
it's about 1:24 in the morning.
Shockwave. Really? Is that light coming out of your window, or is that just?
That's light from the display. That's the display.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, I've got let's see if I can get this. I've got a display here, and I've got a display. Let's go over here. So I guess my camera, everything's reversed. So, and then I've got a display over there. So it's like 4 different displays,
Do you
but
really, do you
of
really buy
Masterpiece,
two of
and then
do you really buy two of everything, Mike? Seriously?
well, actually, yeah, my camera on the phone is reversed. Actually, I buy like triplicate, so there's a lot of reasons why, but I've been doing it since the '90s.
Well, where do you keep all this stuff? I look at TF fan pages freaking. Oh, geez, don't man. I look at TF fan pages shelf, and I'm like, how do you keep track of? How do you guys keep track of all this stuff? Like, oh my god, TF. I know exactly, pretty much, right? But TF fan page, how many Transformers you got now? Like, seriously, on your shelf?
Probably over 1,000.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But I will say I cheat on how I track because I have a Facebook page and I just count them all. So,
Well, frankly, I kind of go back and rewatch my videos, and it refreshes my mind. And a lot of the things we talk about today, I talked about 2 years ago, and there's just a few figures that are different, so that makes it easy.
Crazy, just crazy.
and I'm gonna get more at the toy fair. So,
Oh my gosh, that's crazy too. What time is it over there? Actually, TF fan page.
it is 11:25.
Wow, you got okay. So you're way earlier than it's 2:26 a.m. here. We're all in 3 different time zones here. This is crazy. Oh man,
Where's the
So
sun
Jay, I
go?
want to ask you, what do you think about Super 7 Thundercats and what's going on with all that?
which one?
Well, the fact that they're coming out with a whole bunch of them at the same time, like they're releasing almost 3 waves in the same day, like 2 days apart.
So
And it's like you got to cough up $350, or you got to pass on a few.
well, okay. So I cheat like many of us. I just go through someone like Entertainment Earth or Big Bad Toy Store, and I can even wait a little bit longer before I even put a pre-order to really make a decision. That's how I do it. But this is exciting me, honestly. It is exciting me. But earlier in the stream, earlier in the stream, somebody did ask me if I'm going to buy them, and I have to actually say I'm too far into the Ultimates line to really get into this one yet. I'm gonna default to waiting until this one actually as close to shipping as possible before I dive into this, because honestly, I'm so far into this line that it's crazy. But what do I think?
I got to tell you a whole lot. I would love to do a live stream with Super 7 Brian Flynn, because I have 1,000 questions to ask him, and a lot of people want to like pull their punches. I wouldn't pull my punches, but I wouldn't beat him down either. I think he's doing a great job with Super 7.
So that's Blue Streak, right?
This is Skids.
Skids. That's Skids. Sorry. You know what? Let me ask you before I go back to Mike's question. Does anybody still get confused with Blue Streak and freaking Smokescreen? Because I swear to God, their colors are reversed.
I get confused about
with
Blue Streak and Silver.
Yeah, that.
But-
Yeah.
Goddamn.
But-
You,
because
you have
they're
no
reversed,
idea how many
makes sense.
times I called Silver Streak Blue Streak in a review. I'm like, it's Silver Streak.
It's a great mold, though, and they did a good job. You know, Tacoma and Hasbro and the Studio Series and all that, Kingdom, and well, I don't like Siege, but they're all doing pretty good now.
I love
freaking,
Siege. actually.
freaking Datsuns, man! All the Datsun brothers, you know, they're gonna keep using that mold until it dies. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's
But Earthrise Siege is just like it's like 10% better, and then the Siege one is a little worse than what they did in Earthrise, and then they remade them all and recolored them, and it's better. Earthrise is better than Siege. Siege was a starting point.
I get it. Okay, here's a question for both of you. Do you guys do you guys feel cheated a little bit that we got to, in the Netflix series, we got to Earth and we never actually got to see any of the freaking Earthrise Transformers? Like, do you guys feel cheated about that?
I kind of feel like that, but at the same time, I get the context of it. Earthrise is about going to Earth, not actually being on Earth, I guess. But it is kind of weird. I think the weirdest part is some of the characters that they started to add that didn't have their Earth modes, like Bug Bite or Thrust, Ramjet, and Dirge. You know, they were just repaints of other characters, or recolors, I should say.
Mike?
I really discount all the new media. It's fun. It's a fun romp. But at the end of the day, I go back to G1. I mean, there's nothing really going to match that. And when you look at Motu and the Revelations, it was a fun romp. I had fun watching it. But at the end of it, I said, I want to go watch all of the old Motu again and not the Revelations. I didn't watch Revelations again. I watched the old Motu. And the same thing with Transformers. With this Earthrise and all the kind of stuff they're doing, it's fun once, and then you go back and watch the original. It may not hold up, but it does encourage that.
I got you. For me, I just find it as a big bait and switch because, you know, they're selling us all these toys. So they sold the Siege. Freaking cartoon series didn't even come out. Then it comes out. We're already in Earthrise, and right at the tail end of the television of the series, then they introduce Kingdom, and it's like, what are we doing here? Like, seriously, you know, it's like Earthrise didn't even really exist. It was just to tug at the heartstrings and the wallets of G1 fans so that we would buy their stuff.
And that's true. But if you have been collecting this in '96 when Beast Wars was out, and you're like, I want cars, I want trucks, truck, not monkey, and then you go through a dead period, and then you see a bunch of rehashed nonsense, and then finally in 2007 we get classic, but that is still kind of garbage, and then we finally, another decade later, get good stuff, and then finally G1 collectors get what we want. That's kind of what they're doing now. That Blaster's bad.
Oh, that
bad A. Bad A. Bad isn't good. Like Michael Jackson.
That is amazing. That Blaster's incredible. I finally got the legacy version. Kingdom never came here. It's freaking crazy.
You know how I got this? Amazon.
Yeah.
How much dust is on your legacy? Like, did he still have his head? Did they rip the head off? Is it super dusty? Do you have like fingerprints? Do you have to get a culture of that thing to see what all's on there? Is there COVID-27 on that thing?
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh wait, I demonetized you by saying.
I know the plastic debate. The plastic debate continues. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It's gonna kill it. It's gonna kill collecting. And I gotta tell you, 80% of kids collect toys. Yeah, they get the preschool spinning wheel and all that kind of stuff. The stuff that collectors don't want. But when collectors stop buying, Hasbro loses what? $20 million a year.
Okay, I'm not gonna disagree with what you're saying, Mike. But at the same time, I don't think it's gonna stop collecting. I think collectors are we're all kind of like screwed up in the head a little bit, so we're still gonna collect. But I think that a lot of MOC and MOB collectors are gonna drop off. I think that it's
well, one of the biggest loose collectors that I've seen on YouTube is not Mega J Retro. You keep your stuff sealed, buddy.
That's not true. I just don't have any place to put it right now.
Jay Gladfelder, whatever his name is, and he's Geek Dad Life.
Geek Dad Life.
So this dude here is the super ultimate. Open it up and throw my package away. And then he bought 2 packaged figures, and then he shows that it's ruining collecting that they hide the figure. They don't match the picture on the front.
I see what you're saying. That's disingenuous. That is disingenuous. You know, basically. But what's really worse is their digital renders on the front and on the top of the box, and then on the inside, it's just doesn't match. Okay, you make a good point, Mike. I'm not going to argue with you. You make a very good point. I do. Circling back,
I'm not going to argue because it's almost midnight.
well, TF fan guy there. What's his name?
TF fan page.
So, what do you think about the new Trailbreaker? Takara, sorry.
The masterpiece?
Yes.
I think it looks fine, but I'm not really a masterpiece collector. I mostly go for the mainline stuff. It's not that there's anything wrong with
Hasbro?
masterpiece.
The Hasbro one. The Hasbro one came out like 2 years ago, year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's about 2 years now, I think. Yeah.
Did you like that one? Was it pretty good?
I never found it, but I do want it, and that's actually one of the things I'm going to look for at the toy fair.
That's a really good point. You know, I only saw it once, and I bought it because I knew I would never see it again, and I was right. I never saw it again, ever at retail. Now you can get it online for like $5 more, and that kind of sucks. And that's the way collecting is today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
things are changing.
scalpers like they latch onto that fear of, oh, I'm not going to be able to find that ever again. And they leech off that now. And it's just
Well, my
ruining
target got
everything.
one case, and I do the rounds every day at the same time, and they got one case, never got it again. No Walmarts in my area got it ever, and so it's kind of crazy. There were no remnants of that wave anywhere in my town, so that was one of those things, and we see it all too often. There's
You know
only
what's-
one case at a Walmart or at a Target, and none at Walmart. Same thing with like where's Motu going? It's disappearing. We've got one wave stuck at retail. We will not see Clawful at retail anywhere in the U.S. Or Horde Troopers. I got my like 5, 6, or 7 of them coming from BBTS, but I got to pay double the amount or something stupid.
What I've heard is that the Stunicons, because they're doing the Menasor in Legacy,
Yes.
is I'm worried about them because they're all going to be in separate waves, and usually the waves are hard to track down. And the rumor has it that Breakdown is going to be the only deluxe in the last wave with a bunch of repacks around it. Do you think everyone's going to buy all the repacks, or they're going to buy all the breakdowns, especially the scalpers?
That's true.
Like a terrible way of releasing that. Hopefully they release it in a follow-up wave, but yeah.
Well, they know everybody's going to want to buy that Menasor because the first one was garbage. I had 2 of the first one. I had the original release and the Unite Warriors or whatever, and
Yeah.
neither one were good. And I got rid of all of that because I knew, well, I actually thought, what was it, 6, 7 years ago when I got rid of it, that it would come the next year. It's taken 6 or 7 years for them to fix that problem.
Yeah. I still have that, and I'm not going to get rid of it, but I'm probably going to leave it separate when I get it and have the Legacy Menasor instead.
I'm really hoping that they followed up with a decent aerial bots. That's something we need. Like, we seriously, the Combiner Wars, they were basically slightly retooled versions of the originals in my opinion. I don't know if you guys agree. They seem almost as if they were like, slightly upgraded versions. I don't know what you guys think.
Combiner Wars was, in my opinion, the first step in the right direction, but it wasn't great. It was good, but not great.
I want to see them redo Computron. That one's kind of tricky to get, and I feel like that doesn't need to be a Silverbolt retool. I feel like they could do better than that, but that's just me.
Good point.
What do you guys
I never bought it because it was a Silverbolt retool, and I was going to wait for a clearance, and it didn't get cheap enough for me, so I passed.
Yeah.
Do either of you guys interested in Metroplex? Like, honestly, the way he is right now. Okay, but TF Family is really.
I started with that series, so that's the main.
Oh,
reason
okay, that makes sense then. That makes a lot of sense.
So, do you think they're going to repaint that into a G1, or do you think that thing's going to go to clearance, and we're going to see that as the $50 one at all of these discounters like Ollie's and all that?
Well, the fun thing about that is it's already kind of on discount right now, because on Amazon they had it for $300 and it went down to $280. So
a bit, but it's not exactly discount, right?
I know that's not a huge discount, but that's like the first sign of like, okay, did they get enough sales?
So, are you talking Canadian?
Yeah.
We don't get clearance. We have no clearances. We don't have clearance warehouses like you guys have, like Ollie's or Big Lots. We don't have that. The closest we get is like places like Winners and Marshalls. And I will admit, I picked up a Skylynx at Marshalls for half off. But that's the most that we can hope for.
Well, Jay, your last video where you did a hunt was like a Motu collector's dream. Like, you had all this stuff, and you've got all these people in the U.S. wet dreaming over what you just showed. Web Store. Web Store's like a $40 figure down here in the U.S.
Get out of town. Are you serious? Oh my God.
You might want to like say, hey, I got like 20 web stores here. Who wants to buy one? I mean, shipping to the U.S. I don't know. There are some places that'll ship it for like $5 from Canada to U.S. I have some collector buddies that did that for me.
You know what? I hear you. And I'm happy to help anybody who needs the help. Oh God, you know what? They really need to re-release that, and not Shattered Glass. I'm sorry. people want that again. Like seriously,
Yeah.
I got super lucky by hunting that to the bone. I had to go to the nth. I had to go all the way to Vaughn just to find that guy. Oh my!
Well, that's awesome. That figure is awesome.
Just,
Yeah, you know what's crazy? I paid $50 for it.
oh my God!
Toys R Us had a
Seriously?
big sale.
Holy
They
shit!
were 44 at Walmart, 44 US
Oh my God!
at Walmart.
I would have killed.
And I
for
paid 80 for mine. I felt like a chump, so I bought another one.
that. It's crazy. Just
He is one of my favorites.
100%, absolutely. Like bar none. If whoever slept on that must be regretting it right now. Just absolutely crazy. Right, Ken. Can you ask TF fan page what he thinks of the Wreck and Rule collection? I'm gonna ask both of you guys. What do you guys both think of the Wreck and Rule collection? TF fan page.
So I know some people are upset they're repaints, but usually exclusives are, so it's not really a surprise to me. I like a lot of them, but most of them I'm just like, I don't need to get it, and I don't really care for the Springer. I'm kind of tired of these toy deco versions. Sometimes they're fine because they give a figure another chance, like the toy deco pterosaur. Apparently that was hard to get, the original one, so here's a second chance. That's nice. But when it comes to Springer, I don't know. It just doesn't really work for me. When it comes to the Toy Deco Dinobot, it just looks like a hairless cat turning to a raptor. It's weird. And they gave it like nougat caramel legs. It's disgusting. But I want to get the Impactor and Spindle set because Spinosaurus is my favorite dinosaur, so I'm a little biased on that. I do want to get the Leadfoot and Master Dominus pack. It was mainly for the Leadfoot, but Master Dominus is the most incredible name I've heard for a Transformer, so it's got me on board there. Also, it's different, being a mammoth. Bulkhead looks better than his retail version, and Twin Twist I don't really care for. It's a repaint of a figure that I already have, but it's Diaclone, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, don't really care. So, mixed, if I had to sum it up.
Mike, what do you think?
I think that it's the exact way to do like reissues and recolors and exclusives. Exclusives should not be what you need for your core of your collection, like those, like the Seeker set, that 2-pack that everybody wanted, and I sold mine for like stupid money, so I don't have it anymore. But it's one of those things that this is exactly right. If you want these recolors, you buy them, and if you don't, you pass. You have the originals. It's perfect. And Pterosaur is a great looking figure. I have an open mind because I'm terrified that I'm not going to find another one, and so I'll just get the toy version for like $25 or something, and it's way better than trying to track down another one for $70.
That's a really good point. That's a really good point. What really bugs me is Springer. I gave my Springer to my brother Dex, and now that I want to build my freaking 8686 movie poster. That freaking movie poster you got behind you there, Mike.
Yeah.
Now that I want to build, because I got the big guy, right? I got the big guy right here, right? I have everybody else except Springer, right? So I gave it to Dex, right? Because I love him. He's my brother. But now I'm freaking kicking myself because now I need a Springer, and the one that they released now has silver legs. Like, come on.
Well, we had a Ross deal where it was like $12.
Yeah.
And I picked up a couple of extras, but then of course somewhere like out of the blue, my friends come out of the woodwork saying, "Do you still have those extra Springers?" And of course, yeah, sure, I'll hook you up. So like there's like a day, and that one day everyone hits you up. I can't figure out why. It's one day and it switch flips and everybody wants that figure.
I'm upset we don't get clearance like that because the Origin Bumblebee that they did for the Buzzworthy Bumblebee line, I never found it, but I saw it was like $42, $42.99 or something, and Target's getting them for $12 or less than that. I've seen it's.
Well, I got the Cybertron Bumblebee. I have a super low extra deal. It's going to be on my news. I picked one up for ridiculously cheap, and I've got photo evidence and all that. I'm going to throw in my news on Sunday. It's going to be crazy. And I can't believe it. I spent full price on one, But I was like, I know they're going to clearance it out, but it's been almost a year till it finally hit clearance, and it doesn't even show it on the shelf. You've got to go scan it. So we're in that time frame where inventories and resets and all that stuff's going on here in the U.S. and you get deals left and right. You got to scan everything though.
Mike, I'll make you a deal. If you throw us a couple of bumblebees, I'll throw you some Motu. Okay, like seriously, let's do a trade. Like,
well, this Bumblebee is the Cybertron one, the one that has the really
Cybertron one,
garbage lower legs.
I love that Cybertron one.
It's
oh my
terrible.
god, it's just crazy.
I need to get it for my wheeljack.
Yeah, I would.
We need that. We need the Cybertron wheeljack. Why don't they make it?
Yeah, that's true.
It wouldn't be that hard, actually.
No, so someone made the ratchet, the Siege ratchet, a wheeljack, and it looked perfect to me.
Show Hasbro how to do their jobs, you know.
Crazy. You know what? So many third parties are already doing that, and Hasbro is actually taking point. And pretty much Minosaur is if nobody's recognized that Minosaur is basically one of those masterpiece Transformers, the third party ones. I don't know. Somebody's sleeping under a rock.
Well, if it doesn't turn into a base like X Transbots, that thing is a nightmare.
Oh,
that was a nightmare. I almost gave up on that video.
That's
like hilarious. This is crazy.
That's hilarious. King Panther says, Mr. J, did anyone take notice of Mark Hamill's mentioning on Twitter that he was doing voiceovers for Revelations? A hint of season 2. Your buddy Noel from Chicago. I have 6 Horde Troopers. Of course.
Yeah, I heard that.
Of course you.
I heard about that.
Of course you do, Mike. So just to recap, Mark Hamill over the weekend. It was last weekend. Over the weekend, tweeted out on Friday, while all of us were sleeping. Said that he's gonna be doing a voice for this guy, and it was God Skeletor, and that he had to rest on Saturday. So a lot of people are wondering, does that mean season 2 has been confirmed? And I heard from Gamer Bud earlier today during the Patreon exclusive live stream that we did. So thanks for everybody who was there tonight. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. And he made mention that apparently Jason Todd, sorry, not Jason Todd. What's his name again? Freaking Candyman there.
Jason Todd, isn't he Robin?
I know Jason Todd's Robin. I'm trying to think. Anyway, Candyman, the one who voiced Scareglow, right? He actually bumped into a fan and said, I'm actually doing my voiceover tomorrow. So it seems like something's happening. So what do you guys think? Do you think that Revelations season 2 is a go, or is this just Netflix putting out feelers?
Well, they do a season 2 that kind of ensures 2023 for all Motu, basically. And with shared vehicles. If you've not paid attention, the vehicles in Origins are shared, and you can fit your Revelations figures in it. And if you haven't paid attention, Mattel has figured out that, guess what? Collectors don't care about Revelations at all. They want classic 40th He-Man.
Well, you know what? We already know where that's going. And then it brings up the question, as you brought up in your video a few days ago, why the hell did they take down that page? Because honestly, something's going on, right? I'm wondering if there's a slight price increase. Maybe something's happening, or have they had to reconsider the numbers, and now they're telling a lot of retailers to actually hold off before re-releasing it.
Well, I saw that on
Tony Todd.
Sorry, I sent that over. I sent the link over. Go ahead.
Tony Todd. He is the voice of the Fallen, I believe.
No, he's the voice of Tony Todd.
He's Candyman. He's the voice of
yeah.
the Fallen in Revenge of the Fallen, and in Transformers Prime, he was Dreadwing.
Wow, I didn't know that. Cool. And of course, he is Scareglow in Revelations. So awesome to know that. That's crazy. Sorry, what were you going to say, Mike? Mike, were you going to say?
What? I just kind of backed off and let you guys talk.
We were talking about what's it called? No, now I'm going to do that. We were talking about whether or not
Revelations 2.
Yeah, season 2 was going to happen, but we were actually talking about 40th and why they took the page down.
Well, we could see it to 2023. Like when you see that the vehicles in Origins fit both characters, both lines. I think that's genius, actually.
That is cool. That is cool. Yeah, but why did BBTS and Entertainment Earth take down their pages for He-Man?
I actually think that so many people, the outpour of fans, actually complained about the wash, right?
Oh, yeah.
They take it down, and I actually saw a couple videos and I read a little bit about this, but they take it down when they want to put up new pictures and change the product. And
Gotcha.
if you have a pre-order, right, and you keep looking at this picture, Chitara, or by the way, Linkso is completely wrong. There's something in Linkso that is 100% wrong, and they did not deliver 100%. And I canceled one of my Linksos because there's an accessory I wanted, and they repainted it. But I'm not going to wait. I'm going to wait till my video to talk about that. But the thing about it is that if you have that picture, that's what you expect. And that dirty wash, so many people complained about it. Maybe they're going to take it off, and maybe they'll put it up as better. But I think that they're going in the right direction.
You know what? I tend to agree with you. I was going to make a whole video on it because I wanted to make this joke because I the first time I saw the new photos, because the first photos that they teased us with, during that release week, they actually look better than the official solicitation photos. And what really got me is that when I first saw He-Man in his new wash, I was like, he looks like a bodybuilder. I don't know if you guys have ever seen competitions, but bodybuilders will go on stage and they bronze themselves, and their whole body is basically brown, but their faces are white because you don't touch your face when you bronze. So I was like, wow, is that a bodybuilder He-Man? Because that's actually what I thought it was. I thought that they were doing something with bodybuilding He-Man. It was great. I don't know. That was just like flashed through my mind. But that's a good point, Mike. That's actually a very, very good point.
But I kind of hope we see like a revised version without the paint. But I like the way it looks, and it's a hot seller. I mean, obviously they probably sold even more than they expected, but can they even deliver? What if they sold 1 million of these things? I mean, could you really justify the adult collector market? Like, we're going to blow away turn the kids 80% into kids 20%.
Well, if that happens, then maybe we have maybe Mattel Creations, begins doing more, dream projects, because I need a freaking Classics Grayskull. I need a Revelations Grayskull. I will take a freaking Revelation because they're not going to go back to Classics. Even though people want Classics, they're not going to go back. We already know this.
No, I actually think it's a big mistake if they were to do the purple one in Origins. The Skeletor's purple playset in Origins.
In Origins?
Yeah, because I keep talking about it. Snake Mountain. Snake Mountain in Origins, I think, would be a mistake. Yeah. And it's because Grayskulls still populate so many targets. And so with that fact, they step back and think, should we even do this? Should we do it with Revelations? It was a success at first. They did another run. Now it's rotting at retail.
No, but that's why I'm saying Creations, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? Because with Creations, right, you can do a crowdsourced project, and then basically you either get to the minimum and do the project, or you don't, and you don't get it, right?
Yes, it could. But have you noticed the massive drop in prices on Classics? Like, across the board, Classics have fallen.
Yeah, that's weird.
Massively.
That is very strange. But it's a cause and effect of Revelations, right? It's Masterverse, right? All these.
It's a cause and effect of Revelations. It's a cause and effect of we have no stimmy checks to buy the crazy high price stuff. So we have to actually work 40, 80, 90 hours a week to cough up $1,300 for a playset. No. I'll put in 3 weeks to buy an $800 one.
But they were already high before the pandemic. I mean, like they weren't astronomical the way they are now, but they were still in the $90 range. For many of them. I mean, it's not. I know what you're saying, Mike. I'm not arguing with you. I know what you're saying, but to get to the $300, $250, $300 range, yeah, for some of them, yeah, no, I get where you're coming from, but yeah,
well, like a HasLab model. So I keep thinking, like, I'm in your spot. I don't really care about getting a bigger Castle Grayskull. I've got the vintage one and I've got an Origins one, and I'm like, I don't need to spend $600 on another castle. But on the same token, I want to get a cat slayer, and I don't want to spend $1,200 on a vintage one that's broken, missing parts, and discolored. But I'd like Super 7 to make one for $600.
Let me tell you, if Super 7 makes one, first of all, I don't think we can fit it on a shelf. Cat's Lair, at the size it needs to be, is just massive. It would have to be definitely more like an LGN, not style, but definitely the scale, right? They would have to take it down at least a third, right? Kind of like what they did with Snake Mountain for classics, right? It's just barely fits, you know what I mean? The things, but it's enough to imagine. And I would buy that, but that's another Kickstarter project. So that's another crowdsource project. It has to be.
Brian Flynn said that the outside would look like LJN, and the inside would look like one scene, like the room where they all sit in, and it would be a whole different thing, but it would look like LJN on the outside, and on the inside would look like just one big room.
I mean, but they've gone for a full cartoon aesthetic, right? It's tough to say, right? Because right now with the new LJN versions, maybe there's that, right? But I think a lot of people are going to clamor for the cartoon version too. You know what I mean? So it's going to have to be a crowdsource for that one. Pop Exer says the cost of Motu vehicles went up too. The Sky Sled Wind Raider is now $42, $32 last year, and Stridor went from $39 to $46 on Toys R Us. So quick tip, Pop Actor, and I'm going to tell you this right now. I've heard from hunter groups that everything's dropping. I saw Sky Sled for half off, about down to almost $15 today, and I saw Wind Raider the other day for $20. So keep your eyes out. There are deals at Walmart. You might get lucky if you do some googling. Do some hunting. Go and start hunting them out. Right now, the refresh for the new year, I think a lot of toys are going to go on clearance. TF Pampage. I don't know if you already picked up your Rhinox, but he dropped in certain places for $20. He's down to $20 or something.
Yeah, the funny thing is that Walmart had it, and they were putting the clearance price tags on it, but they had the regular price still. The deluxes went down from, I think it was 32 to 27, but I had all of them. I think the Rhinox, and I also saw Tigatron was in there too. I think the reason why they put in the first sticker is because when you see the second sticker, it's like, oh, it went down even more than that because they overlay it,
Yep.
Also, I don't mean to be quiet. I was just
no.
Hot Wheels.
It's all good. Whoa, Mike, what the heck? Oh my God, are you serious?
You know what this is?
Well, come on. How could I not know what that is?
Get it on the screen?
Holy crap!
That's the giant Steven Universe thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I
it is.
can't believe how big this box is. It's so huge.
Oh my God.
And that's what she said. Okay.
Oh my God. That's not what she said. It's the opposite of what she said. But anyway, holy crap. Congratulations, Mike. I'm still waiting for mine.
I couldn't believe it. My wife brought it in for me. So it was like a big deal.
Holy
She's
crap.
like, got another box, Mike.
How does it weigh? Like, what's the weight on it?
Well, it feels like about 6 or 7 pounds. It doesn't really feel that heavy, but it's huge. And it'll be coming up probably Tuesday. Probably might do that Tuesday.
Beautiful.
Congratulations.
I can't wait.
Bunch of comparisons.
That's gonna be great.
I'm scared because I've heard of some quality concern issues, so I don't want to break it at all.
I hear you, but you know what? Here's something for you. I've only ever seen the same pictures on every single website from that one person who posted them. So although they're reports of the QC issues, the pictures I keep seeing on every single what's it called, board seems to be the exact same guy. They just keep sharing the pictures over and over again. So I think if you're careful, because some people are nuts, so the way some people handle their Transformers and their morphing robots, they treat them like they're 5 years old and they just manhandle them. So I think as long as you're somewhat careful with them, you should be okay, Mike.
Yeah, I'm super kid glove with it.
Absolutely. Wear those white gloves; they look great. Mr. J, I love Thundercats, but I have not bought the Super 7 line because I buy TMT Ultimates and they're expensive. Anyhow, I love the new LJN look for the newest wave. I might just jump in now. So, getting back to that, because Mike's original question from way back was, what do I actually think about the Super 7 line and the fact that multiple lines. But you know what? It's not just them. I mean, like, holy crap, how many Silverhawks waves are we into now, Mike? It's all 4 right now. I think we're into like almost the 5th wave right now for Silverhawks, aren't we?
Well, Silverhawks haven't released yet.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. Pre-order.
Well,
pre-order,
so
pre-order.
technically they've got 5 waves, and the that police cop and
the cycle, whatever it is. Yeah,
that's like 4.5. And
4.5
with that, like, I think I've got all of them pre-ordered, most of them pre-ordered, but I'm kind of more excited about Ramen actually than Super 7. And I think Super 7, they reached out, they kind of screwed up in a way because Ramen's going to blow them out of the water. And I'll still get all of them, but I think Ramen's better.
You know what? Some people are into the cartoon aesthetic, some people are not. But you know what? I think I think where Brian really needed to reconsider is you don't have to do vac metal. You can do shiny paint. Like, at least make them shiny. Like, I think that everyone was screaming at Super 7 to make them shiny. At least put some gloss on the freaking God.
Put some sprinkles on it.
Yeah, put some pearls in there. I don't know, do something.
Brian says they're redoing their paint apps, so we'll see how that goes.
You know what? Here's the thing. I need a prototype. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like
a hard copy. Digital renders only get you so far. Come on, classified team.
It's crazy. Like, seriously, Ramen announces something in 3 months. They have a prototype. Not even. Sometimes in 2 weeks they have a prototype. Right?
Yeah, I'm excited, but still a little bit scared. I mean, all this stuff's going to come so fast, and I want to get multiples of them, so it's going to be very expensive.
Honestly, like, seriously, a lot of people harp on this, but honestly, how this delivered? Okay, how fast did these come out? And they are exactly what they said they were. So you know what? And in my opinion, some YouTubers need to chill, because again, what you say on YouTube without if you're going to be absolutely like really critical about I know if you're going to be truly critical about a company, you can bury them very, very easily, right? Because again, if you have a huge following, that can happen. Right, so I'm not naming any names, but there are some YouTubers out there that
well, I'm in with the ROC guys. They're great guys. They don't like ramen, but they're not into that franchise. See, that's the thing. Some of these people aren't into the franchise, and you've got to kind of understand that. Are we going to get Centurions in 2050? Will we be alive in 2050?
I'm immortal, man. Like I'm gonna live forever.
But I think Ramen is doing a really good job. I mean, they're getting out in front, putting a face out there. I mean, I respect that. I respect that they're putting a face to the company. I respect the fact that they put out the figures already, and there's more to come. And we're going to see so many reviews of the next version of the Centurions, the 80 Commanders. We're going to see a couple Centurions real fast. We're going to probably have a whole shelf of Centurions from Ramen before we get the first wave from Super 7. And I love Super 7. I love what they're doing. I don't have any negativity towards Brian or what's going on with Super 7, but Ramen's gonna beat them out the gate, and they're gonna have better paint apps.
Every time you say Brian, it confuses me.
Brian Flynn from Super 7.
My name's Brian.
We're calling out to you, Brian. That's the problem.
You know too much.
Yes, we do. And you said it out loud in live stream real time. But you know what? Things are changing quickly, and the landscape. But if the toy prices, they're just everything's
55 doesn't sound so bad when you're paying $30 for mainline action figures.
You could only be so lucky. We're paying $49 for freaking G.I. Joes up here. Like,
so 55 doesn't sound as bad anymore.
Dude.
Actually, 45. If you go to Entertainment Earth right now, you can get three of Wave 1. You get Lion-O, Mumra, and Jackalman for $105 shipped.
Wow.
It's like they call it some sort of a bundle deal. They're not going to make them again either.
I should do it. I should, like, unlike you who's buying 3 at a time. I can only buy 1 at a time and hope for the next release, hope for a re-release. So
I'm trying to figure out how to do 2 of the Super 7s, to open one and review it and keep another one sealed. But you know, I'm a sealed collector for modern mostly.
Are you? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What are you playing with there?
All these Hasbro reviews,
Oh,
right when they come out. I don't do Hasbro reviews. I do Show Z. I do third-party Legends Masterpiece.
Nah, I do the Hasbro stuff.
So do you keep any of your packaging?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, what packaging have you kept? Like what
It's
compels you to
mostly
keep?
anything if it has like Generations artwork. If it's Lego box, then I don't care. But or Cyberverse or something. But like I got Blue Streak, and I think the art or Silver Streak. There I go, confusing it.
Yeah.
Silver Streak, and I love the art because there's this digital, almost green and purple that goes against it. I don't know. It's just very, I guess, retro colors. So
What about those built-in backgrounds? They put the backgrounds in that look like they could be a display background that comes with each of the Studio Series figures. Do you keep that?
Yeah, I keep those. They stack pretty easily, so it's not really a big problem.
Do you build displays in your collection?
I would love to, but you know what's funny is that someone was calling me out because like they weren't trying to be mean or anything, but they were like, you have so much stuff. You have too much that everything is just facing forward and you don't display anything and then action pose and anything. Even if I had too little things, like I just had a shelf with 5 things, I would still stack them like that because I don't know. I just prefer that.
In all due respect, that's the Deluxe Baldwin syndrome, and he embraces it. You know who that is, right?
Yeah, I've talked with him before. Yeah.
He just stacks those things on the shelves, but he loves it.
Yeah.
And to each his their own.
And sometimes he'll play with them on the floor.
Everyone's
it's easier to grab for the floor time.
Everyone's a collector. They're entitled to do whatever they want. Look who dropped in to say hi. Ramen Toy says, just got in. What did we miss? What an ensemble of YouTubers.
Me and Mike were fighting over toys, so that's what
Ramen, you're too kind. You're too kind.
I'm kidding, of course.
Yeah, no, but honestly, I'm loving what Ramen's doing right now. The kind of toy lines they're getting into, Mask. Sorry, we can't call them these things. What do we call them? Masked Riders. I think that's still too close. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, their Thunderhawk looks pretty cool, and I'm sitting here thinking I've got several. I don't want to mention how many I have. Thunderhawk. You know what would be really awesome is if they included those little missiles that came with the original. They made an actual manufactured, almost similar replica, and included several of those with it as like an add-in. Like, we got room on this sprue here. Let's put it in, and then you can put it with your original. That would be awesome too. Like an add-in, in that one episode.
Yeah. Is that which is it? Is that a Hot? That's the Hot Wheels, right? Is it?
Yeah, it's Hot Wheels. It's a 2015 Land Rover Defender double cab.
Looks like it's got googly eyes. Am I imagining things? Like what the heck is that?
Well, headlights. But I've been into trucks lately for some reason. I don't know why. I've been getting into Broncos and Jeeps and stuff. It's weird.
And you drive what there, Brian?
I drive an invisible car. I don't drive.
Typical. That's okay. Saves money because I just dumped a whole lot of money into a car, and now I gotta sell some of my collection to actually get it back.
My wife dumped $65 into a gallon of gas. Convert that to Canadian. Was that 90?
Brother, we are paying
one tank. Sorry, a tank.
Yeah, we're around the same. We're around the same. It's getting stupid. Stupid. Stupid was a week ago. That was a week ago. Stupid, right? We are in insanity now. We are just ridiculous. I
put $20 in, right, and then I see how many days can I get out of $20. One day, one tank or the $20 worth might be 5 gallons. It might be 6 gallons. Who knows? But I see how long can I go off $20?
Honestly. I'm going back to my college days. I'm putting in 20, like you said, I'm putting in $20, seeing how long it'll get me, and I'm going to the gas station on fumes, just to keep going to the next gas station. That's how it's gonna go for a while. Do you remember me says only things I want are never made figures, including vehicles, even including vehicles Great examples are the 80s TMNT human form Baxter Stockman. That's true. Was there ever a human form Baxter Stockman? I guess not, eh?
I think so.
I sort of have this vague memory of a human, but I don't. I think it was just like one of those little statuettes. He didn't really actually move. I don't know if I'm remembering that wrong or something like that.
Don't give NECA any ideas. That's going to be like a $60 figure.
Oh my gosh!
All by himself.
He actually did. Sorry.
Shouldn't NECA put out an April and a Casey Jones 2-pack?
They better. You mean that's not the movie version? Absolutely.
Yeah, the cartoon versions.
Yeah.
Well, they're talking about an upgraded April, and the first April had like a ginormous head. I got her, but I was like, that's weird.
I want that April regardless, but I want an upgraded April like to kill for 100%.
Casey Jones never showed up in any Target anywhere in the United States of America that I know.
The 2-pack? No.
Ever. Well, you know, one person got it, but then he decided he was going to sell it. So
for like
$300.
Sorry. No, go ahead.
Well, one person that got one in the United States wants to sell it.
Go ahead, Brian. What do we
he actually reminded me that some of the things that I'm going to be looking for at the toy fair, I don't know why I just realized this now, but I've always wanted the Generation Sandstorm, the one that's based on the Seeker, you know, the tan one, because that's an unreleased toy. And I thought, oh my God, that's incredible, because I love that kind of stuff. And then also there was another one.
G2 Sandstorm. Is that what you're talking about? G2 Sandstorm?
Yes, G2 Sandstorm. And I just remembered that I gotta be on the lookout for the Walmart Legacy Night Prowler, because I've always liked Night Prowler, but they never released it. I even made I make these little papercraft guys, and I did one based on Night Prowler.
Is Night Prowler a Transformer?
Yes, he was originally going to be a Walmart exclusive. Oh no, a Costco exclusive, I believe. He was going to be a Cheeto repaint that was going to come with a Waspinator repaint in black and purple. That's also going to be released in Legacy down the road. So funny enough, you can have that 2-pack in Generations, but they canceled it. It was supposed to be like a Halloween special horror con type thing. But yeah.
King Panther says, Mike is correct in regards to Motu. I actually don't want Snake Mountain next. Give me a Fright Zone. That's actually a good idea. Evil Horde, let's go. And since it's smaller...
I'll give you a Fright Zone.
No, easy there, bro. And since it's smaller in scale, have a Slime Pit in addition. You know what? That's asking too much. I think that the slime pit it would be a lower priced playset. Honestly, I think that the slime is a feature in and of itself. What do you think?
Well, if they reissue like slime, like they did with the whatever you call the Ghostbuster White marshmallow stuff, if it did slime again, I think that's what would sell that. If they did a slime pit, but they had like cases of slime, people buy cases of slime. They wouldn't buy one slime. They buy cases of slime.
Mm-hmm. I got these, and they came in an egg, a plastic egg, with slime, with all the pieces in it, and you just have to take out the pieces, and I love the slime.
Brian, what is that?
If you were looking for that on eBay, what would you call that?
Breakout Beast.
Oh, Breakout Beast. Yeah, I was like, what is that thing?
And it's a Transformer?
No, it's came from Mega Constructs or Mega Blocks, whatever they call themselves. But yeah, they're pretty good. I'll show you one of the eggs because they got
Jay, when you see me looking away, I'm looking at my big screen so I could see better than on my phone.
We're all blind, guys. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We're there. Well, actually, I think Brian's younger than both of us, but
with age comes wisdom, though. Yeah. G1's better. Wait,
I know, right?
This one's a good one.
That does look pretty cool.
He looks amazing.
Same company that does the He-Man building block sets.
Oh, Mega Constructs. Yeah. But they made those guys are included in a slime pack. That's interesting.
Yeah. They were about $12.99 or $10 US.
It looks pretty cool.
I don't mind it. Zimazera says, I feel like $40 is too much for a figure. You know, US for sure. I mean, like it shouldn't. You know, when you think about it, and people are talking about this now. NECA once upon a time was closer to $45, right? Because again, they were a small company, a boutique
Yeah.
company. They got the contracts that they needed, and they got into Walmart and they got into Target. Brian is around that price point now, and if they can actually get the economies of scale that they need, the prices will come down. Just like ramen. Ramen is the same thing. If they can get their numbers, they will come down. But
I love the idea. Brian's not going to do that. It's not in his agenda. No, he wants to know that every figure is covered before he produces it. Every single figure is made to order. When you say, well, BBTS and Entertainment Earth have some in stock, that's because they placed an order for 500. That's not because they shipped it to them. No, they're already paid for. Those figures are paid. That's why there's an Entertainment Earth sale. They're paid for. They just want to get their money back out of it.
I agree.
So we can kind of see cost on these things.
I know. I know exactly what you're saying, Mike, and this is true. This is actually true. But as I said, if they can get those numbers, right, the prices will come down. Ramen, great video on the humanoids by Tidarian Hanger. The original toys are quite something. Again, haven't had them in my childhood, so I can't really relate.
They're a lot of fun. They're creepy and scary. The show sort of still holds up today, but if you want to watch a show that has all the 80s voice actors, that's one of them. That and Sectars has all the 80s voice actors too.
I wonder if this will bother Jay.
It doesn't bother me, but I mean,
I don't know if it would. I'm not huge into hockey, but
no. You know what? Here's the thing. I live in Toronto, but I'm not that I do love hockey. Don't get me wrong, but honestly, I'm kind of tired of the Leafs. And people will lynch me for saying that.
Don't tell my dad that.
I know, but people will lynch me for saying that. But at the end of the day, I live in a town where I can't even afford the freaking tickets. That's reality. So if I can't,
Jay, are you going to TFCon Toronto? Are you going to be live streaming from there?
So when is it again?
I don't know. There's no way I can go, so I don't even remember.
Brian, do you know when TFCon Toronto is? I can't remember.
No idea. I've never been.
You're all
there.
the way. You're all the way in the east. So
West.
Sorry, the west.
Yeah.
See, this is how much geography I know from my own country.
No, but at least you were able to recognize that it's far away, because everyone keeps asking me, "Hey, you going to TFCon?" And I'm like, "Ow."
July 8th, July 10th.
July 8th and July 10th. So
8th, 9th, 10th?
No, I probably will. I have a lot of friends who go. So and this year, I've never been. So one of the big features that probably you both have heard of, but you've been to the ones in the States, Mike. So one of the big ones, one of the big things they do is somebody rents a room and they have a trade
party panel.
Yeah. Well, not the panel. They basically the people get to trade masterpiece figures or whatever they have, right?
The dealer room.
No. This is like I wish it was there are these. I guess you've never heard of it then. Anyway, up here in Canada, it started here. So basically, I'm not sure if it ever goes anywhere. But there's a couple of rooms. Like people rent a couple of rooms in the hotel, and what they do is they actually open up the rooms, and people go to the rooms. They actually do swap parties. So basically, you can trade parties. You can actually bring in some old Transformers that you don't want anymore, like masterpiece Transformers, and you can see if anybody else wants to do a deal, like trading up for different Transformers that you don't have. So yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
I've only gone to Comic-Con Dallas, and Plano had the sci-fi convention back in the 90s, but I've never been to actually a TFCon because they're always like 12 hours away.
Well, that's better than Brian.
They're on the coast.
Brian's got to take 2 transferring flights to get the TFCon.
Yeah.
Assuming I'd want to fly, and I've never actually been on a plane before, so.
Well, then it's a 3-day drive. Then I mean, like.
Only 3 days.
Which convention are you going to again tomorrow, Brian?
Victoria's Ultimate Hobby and Toy Fair.
And it's there's no focus though, right? It's pretty much all sci-fi, all comics and everything.
Well, there's comics, toys. People have bought albums in there.
Cool.
There's custom stuff, like I've seen helmets.
Helmets are always good, man. Helmets.
There's some cosplay stuff you can find sometimes.
That's it's the general.
Yeah.
Flea market.
Some local stores are around here, so they sell stuff too. There's a company out here that does almost like these papercraft versions of the characters, like the Transformer that I just showed.
Yeah.
It's very much in that style, but they print them out and they've already done it. It's already custom made, and they'll do Ghostbusters, or they'll do A-Team, or they'll do Star Wars and stuff like that. I've seen them do cars and whatnot, and it's all just like that hard, almost cardboard like paper stuff. So
still, that's a lot of fun. And you know what? Geek culture is exactly what that is. And you know what? I love being immersed in all that stuff and seeing the talents of people. You know, some of these artists and everybody, cosplayers. King Panther says, "Jay, I collect Marvel Legends and exclusively comic looks, not MCU. Hasbro did Silver Surfer with a beautiful metallic paint. With SH Figure Art, Super 7 looked that way, and HasLab Galactus will be epic." I guess he hasn't gotten his HasLab yet. That's interesting. Are they still alive?
the battery's dead.
So they're dead.
Yeah, but I can't believe we found these because I'm moving. They've been in storage for probably 15 years.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't remember playing with them in this house. So
they died a long time ago. Cold. Yeah,
they died in the walls.
You got to bury those guys. Do you remember me? What do all three of you think about the new Silverhawks Monstar scale? I think he's way too big, thinking they should have started with the normal size beast version of him first. Well, technically they do have a normal size beast version of him. So
it's coming. It's not out yet.
I know, but none of them are out yet. So
well, yeah.
I'm going to be different and say I don't know because I don't know anything about that.
Absolutely.
I think it's awesome that it's going to be big, kind of like Mumra. You know, Mumra's huge. So they had the first smaller one, the Decrepit, and then the Ever Living came out. But same thing with this. And it's awesome that it's going to be big. And I don't know scale wise how Ramen stacks up to Super 7. So we'll see.
Well, I got to tell you that the Monstar is thick. That's the one thing I got to tell you. He's freaking thick. I thought Snow Mountain. I thought the Snow Mountain of
Snowman.
The Snowman of Hook Mountain. I thought he was thick. No, this one. I swear to God, you throw this guy at somebody, he's probably going to do some damage. Like he is freaking thick. Honestly, yeah. But he looks awesome. He definitely looks awesome.
Again, the Ramen is more fit looking and kind of in my mind what I would like to see on my shelf. But
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say for reference, in case anyone asks, I'm into Transformers, Lego Bionicle, Lego Speed Champions, the Mega Construx Halo, and the Hot Wheels. Those are the main things. Just in case.
Do you need anything? Do you need anything for your Halo collection? Because I keep finding stuff over here. So just let me know if you ever need anything, Brent.
We still don't have the mystery packs, but someone helped me with the recent one. Halo Heroes is difficult though.
It's crazy. But let me know if you ever need. Do you remember me? He says, I wish I knew Figure would have been collecting back in the early. Okay, one more time. I wish I knew that Figure. I wish I knew Figures. Okay, I'm trying to. You would have been collecting back in the early '80s. Who remembers Lionel Kitty? Okay, there we go. Lionel Kitty City Store. They made an exclusive He-Man figure that have Toy Store name on package. All right.
Well, that kind of gets into. One of my videos I'm gonna make is going into. Why do not Masterpiece Transformer collectors care about any G1? So like G1 died at retail. They had the G1 reissues dying at retail. Why do people collect Masterpiece, but not at all care about G1? And I've polled quite a few people and I have quite a few responses. But I mean, Jay, do you have any vintage Transformers in your collection?
Of course I do. I mean, I just have to stand up and
I have a few.
I just gotta bring on 6 shot over here, right?
That's awesome.
yeah, the box is messed up. But then again, you know what? Who actually has who really kept the boxes, right? At the end of the day, I had my Superions downstairs. You know, I still have a whole bunch of great vintage Transformers, and that one's actually still in the box too. But am I going to go collecting them again? Although I would love to. The reality is, right now, I've kind of dedicated myself to the current versions of what's out there now, right? So
because it's better. So it looks better, more what you expect.
For me, I would get into them, but they're usually pretty expensive, though.
Yeah, there's the other problem. That's really what it is.
There's ways to affordably collect.
Well, yeah, no, this is true. This is true. You can go, you can hunt them down, like you know, you can go to toy shows. You can make trades. You can do what needs to be done. You can even go to Value Village. You know, you can go to Goodwills. You can go to Value Villages. You can.
I'm sorry, what I meant was the Walmart exclusive reissues.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Those are stupid. I'm sorry.
I bought those pretty cheap, but
like when they go on clearance, yeah, they're fine. You know what I mean? Like if you can find them, if you're lucky enough, because most snipers, that's what they wait for, right? At the end.
Well, would you want 2 cassette tapes for $30?
I know exactly. Just ridiculous.
What about a $50 Optus Prime with no trailer? Does that sound like a good deal?
Okay,
it was 70 here.
70 in Canada.
Well, see, that's exactly what it is. And if it wasn't for my friend Will, I wouldn't have had this guy. Like, seriously, this is like this is his second version, right? And it's actually missing a couple of things, right? And I was happy to get it, right? It's still in the box and everything, right? But the reality is, I'm thinking about going on to AliExpress and freaking picking up one of those bootleg version so I can have the trailer. Like, that's this is the kind of thing
need to get a Soundwave and the Blaster. Those are the top 2 I'm looking for.
No hating on the reissues, bootlegs.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that I'm hating on them. I'm just saying that they are damn expensive.
Shockwave, awesome.
Like, I paid $60 for mine.
You what?
I paid $60 for mine.
It's awesome.
He's good deal. Does the electronics work and lights and
the sounds don't, but the lights do.
Still pretty cool. They got the Shockwave, and then they got this KO that
I have that too.
Sound. You got the Shockwave, the gray.
You know what? I loved the Shockwave. Okay, seriously,
that one has the sounds.
And you know what? I argue it's more original than Shockwave in some ways. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna get lynched tomorrow for that. But seriously, I did love him. He was awesome. Noodle Command, there it is. Yeah, Noodle Commando says reissues have been pretty pricey as of late, unfortunately. So you also might as well buy some originals at the flea market. Again, if the grass is greener, I get it. What happened to you, Brian?
I don't know.
We lost you. Thank you.
I do have an original G1 Warpath, though.
Really? That's cool.
Because Warpath and Shockwave are my 2 favorites, so I had to
get those. Zoom.
Here's my biggest problem with G1. Can I get this on screen? Accessories. Trying to match all these stupid things up to the figures. And I've just thrown them in baggies for 26 years of collecting. And so I don't know what goes with what. And it's a real pain. Well, I put together a Troll Breaker the other day. That was not fun.
I believe it was $40, but I remember the reissue Thrust, Dirge, and Ramjet on Walmart. I think they were on clearance, and I had to get that. And it's one of my favorite reissues I have in my collection.
That's awesome. That's the way it should go. Like, vintage collectors have their vintage stuff, and then you get the reissue, but you still have the same feels.
Exactly. Yeah. I have no problem getting a reissue. I don't care if it's the original or not. At least I have it, you know?
Yeah, it should be that way. But again, sometimes they just price us out.
Actually, that's not the original, and you're not a real Transformer collector.
Yeah. I don't even care. I just kind of want to have that. So with like Star Wars remaking the retro collection, because they can't use vintage. Well, it should be called vintage. It's retro. And then with whatever Retro Joe, which wasn't retro, now they're doing O-Ring for $20, $21 a figure, so $42 a pack on Pulse. But you want those retro figures, those vintage figures.
Yeah.
I do have to head out. It's getting late, and I gotta get up early. So,
All right. Thanks, Brian. Have a good
No
night.
problem.
And
Good chatting with you, bud.
tell us how it goes.
I will. Hopefully, it won't go bad.
Guys, definitely check out TF Fanpage 101. You guys won't regret it. If you're into Transformers, both of these channels are awesome. Thanks, guys. All right, Brian. Take it easy. Eh? Have a good night.
Later.
Awesome.
Good guy.
Matt-
Good guy. I've seen lots of videos.
Absolutely. Matthew says, I think Super 7 Silverhawks are all 7 inches. Ramon's Quicksilver is also 7 inch, but their Monstar is 9 inches. Okay.
Fits perfect.
100%. I do love the aesthetic. It's just like upgrading it for 2020. 100%. Do you remember me? If you could save only one figure from all 3 of uses, what's your figure and why? If you could save only one figure from all 3 of uses, what? I'm not 100% sure what you're trying to say there. Do you remember?
Optimus Prime. That's always the go-to. Save Optimus Prime.
Oh, God, the Transformer of Gods. Yeah, the God. Transformer Jesus. Just. Yeah, for sure.
A Stinger from Thundercats. You got to save your Stinger. That's the one. You got to have the wings.
Crazy. Oh my gosh.
You pick one.
Noodle Commando. If you could choose one Transformer character from Machine Wars, may not be as familiar with this, to be redone, what character? I would like to see Machine Wars Soundwave as an ER double dealer retool. I have no idea.
I only had the Prime.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Machine Wars had an Optimus Prime with a reverse transformation.
Oh,
He kind of did like this and went backwards, almost like the Power Master, but it wasn't the Power Master one.
See,
and I've got him. I bought him.
I know the Power Master one. I had the Power Master one, so that's why I'm kind of. I don't remember.
The Machine Wars one was different, and it has like 2 giant cannons on the back of the trailer. The trailer doesn't convert the same way.
All right, Noodle Commando. Yeah, that one's way over my head, but I'm pretty sure Mike has some ideas on the one for sure.
Prime's probably the only one that's going to sell in the Machine Wars line.
All right, guys. Man, it has been one heck of a surprise and a wonderful pleasure having these 2 wonderful channels. Obviously, TF Fanpage 101 and, of course, Tidarium Hanger. I've been talking about these guys for so long, and it's great to be able to have them on the channel after so long. And I want to thank Mike for coming on for tonight. Thanks again, Mike, for the surprise visit. That was awesome. And it's kind of funny because Mike continued to say at one point that he doesn't know how to do this live stream stuff. So it's pretty awesome being able to see. If you're interested, Mike, you can check out StreamYard. I don't know if you've ever used it, but it's as you see, it's pretty easy. It's like,
well, it would take a lot more equipment and setup and changing around. I'm just doing this on my phone, following a link. I mean, it's much different if you're like originating all this stuff, I guess.
No, it's actually this. What you see right here, Mike, is pretty much what it is. Like you can communicate with the chat. You can do what you need to, and like you said, you can just use the second monitor. It's going to be interesting because you keep looking to the left, but it can be done. I'm just saying. Anyway, it's something that like you practice at the end of the day. It's just practice. Okay, Noodle Commando says Machine Wars Optimus is a repainted Thunderclash. Huh. Okay. That's interesting.
I think I've heard that before. Like I heard it in my comments, but it still doesn't resonate.
My one figure is Spiral Zone, a Tonka figure line from '83. Well, yes, I know. Spiral
Heck yeah,
I know Spiral Zone.
Heck yeah, Spiral Zone is awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done videos on that.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen them.
If I had to, my go-to is always Motu. That's just me. Like Motu is just the biggest thing for me. It always has been. So yeah, that would definitely be it. I'm guessing, Mike, that yours is either Transformers or another line. I'm guessing.
No, actually, it's pretty much Visionaries. Spiral Zone wouldn't be bad, but they're already pretty awesome the way they are. And then Brave Star is awesome. That needs a remake. There's so many franchises out there. Thundar. There's so many that need a remake to make them actually modernized and affordable. I mean, you could do like a top 20 list.
Yeah, I get that, but he's asking for one, Mike.
One is hard. I mean, I would say bring Mass back, but Ramen's doing that.
No, okay. So what's the next one then? Because because for me, Masters is already here. But if we're talking about a line that's never been done, it hasn't been resurrected yet. I want Brave Star to come back, but again, we're in that zone now, right? Where
Ramen's going to do brave stuff.
That's
Wait,
what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. And you know what? That's exactly.
so
that's
Visionary,
exactly
I would sit with Visionaries as being one that needs to come back in like a Sitges scale with the holograms. That's a deal breaker. No hologram, no Ula, no Ula.
I hear what you're saying, and actually, Ace has been talking about, hinting at that. But the holograms, like, that's not. Whew, that's rough. I don't even know where.
Yes, but if you do it on a large enough scale, it's not as expensive. You got to do it on a large enough scale.
I think it can be done. It's just but the reason Visionaries was able to be done is again because of the volume, right? Like they were producing it. Even though it's hard to find them now, they still produce the minimum run quantity.
We're asking the wrong questions. The right question is, are we going to make unproduced characters from all these other toy lines?
No.
Like Crystal from Centurions and the Series 2 of Visionaries in the correct scale, and then all of the unproduced Brave Star. You can get a whole collection of Brave Star for a few $100s. It's no big deal.
That's true.
But getting those unproduced characters it's unattainable. Unattainable needs to be attained first.
For now, yes, which is what's happening with Centurions, right? We're finally getting unattainable figures for the first time ever. So
yeah, we John Thunder, and then Rex, glow in the dark Rex.
Yeah, exactly, absolutely. Pedro Lopez says thanks for the stream. Thank you, Pedro. Good to see you, my friend. King Panther says question for Mike: your 3 favorite action figure lines. Mine is Motu, Marvel. I think Mike just answered that actually. Motu.
No, my favorites are still Star Wars, Transformers, and Joe.
All right,
I mean, it's not. I'm not going to get away from my favorites, but after 26 years, you kind of get sick of it in a way, or maybe you need a break from it. So let's jump into 40, 50 other vintage toy lines for a little bit, and then go back.
Well, going back to one of your videos, we do have to ask the question: Are the manufacturers who actually have the licenses are they doing the right job? I think that really
not at all.
I think that's really where the question lies, right? Like uninspired releases, like things like that, right? So that's a question as well. Which of course, guys, you have to watch that video, which is on Tidarium Hanger's channel. Also,
it has Star Wars.
Also, if you ever gamed, Mike, what was your favorite console? For me, it was Super Nintendo.
Well, TurboGrafx 16 is my favorite console as an adult collector, but as a kid, the original NES wins. Well, no, Genesis because it trumped NES, but they kind of tie. But as an adult collector, TurboGrafx 16 is so interesting.
It is
what they did.
Yeah, it is. But in terms of your childhood, what would it have been?
Well, it was NES for like 3 or 4 years, and then it was Genesis for 3 or 4 years, and then Super Nintendo was kind of like the backseat to Genesis.
Yeah, I mean, like it's true, but like let's play devil's advocate here. If you could only have one on a desert island that just on pure nostalgia, what would you take with you?
It'd be NES because NES was like the formative years, and some of those games I still haven't beat yet. It's mind blowing that you could spend the whole weekend working on a game and not beat it. Back then,
this is true. Matthew Henning says Tidarium Hanger is my weekly stop for all collectible toy news.
Thanks.
Right Ken says Sky Commanders. Yeah, Sky Commanders were good too. That was actually.
I haven't got into that yet, but they're kind of cool.
Do you remember me? Says Dungeon and Dragon figures would be hot. The television versions, yes, I actually truly want the.
But we're getting LJN remakes.
I know, but they're based on the Strongbow character and the ones from the actual toy line, right?
I actually have a lot to say about the LJN line because it's massive and confusing.
Was it that massive? I didn't think it was that massive.
Oh, look into it. You're going to get confused trying to figure out what all is it. Is it 20 figures? Is it 50 figures? Is it 90 figures? You'll get confused trying to figure it all out. I can't get a roadmap to it just yet.
Really?
I bought a few collections. I still have no idea what's going on with it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. Do you have the snakes? Do you have the snake playset? Or
I know where to get it. I don't know if I want to deal with that person though. But I could get one for a pretty good price.
Chris Allen says Air Raiders. Oh man, Air Raiders. Why does that ring such a bell? Do you know what Air Raiders are, Mike? That for whatever reason that rings such a bell to me. I'm not quite sure, but sure. Is that the one with the string?
Yeah, the string.
Okay. Yeah, that's why it's ringing such a bell. Okay.
Air Raiders and Sky Commanders, aren't they very similar? The Sky Commanders have
like they're
small
basically the
compartmental things.
But are they different regions with the same name or with different names?
No, Air Raiders have the strings, and then the Sky Commanders have like the ships where they kind of clip into smaller ships.
Oh, okay.
Like
Again,
1-inch figures.
so many different toy lines with the same gimmicks, man, like crazy.
Yeah.
Do you remember me? What are the more of the world's doors on wheels? What the heck? What are the more in the world doors or wheels? I'll answer the question. Oh, it's an actual riddle. All right, brother. Sorry, we don't have time for that one, and I appreciate the humor, but it's I'm just going to default to I have no idea. Robert Kent says Sky Commanders is zipline. Yes, that's exactly what I remember. Absolutely, 100%. But guys, it is getting late. Not so much for Mike. I think he's no. Actually, Mike, what time is it over there? It's like 2:00.
Yeah, it's getting late here too, but I'll do whatever.
It's all good. Premium Toy Chest says hello. You're a little late here, Test, but good to see you, brother. Thank you for dropping by. King Panther says good night, Mike. You're awesome. I want this to be the M&M show, Mega J and Mike show going forward. The action figures forever. Well, let's not forget about Brian. Brian was doing pretty good. Definitely check out. Well, obviously King Panther loves Tiberian Hanger, so 4 a.m. here. Yeah, well, it's pretty much 4 a.m. here too, so it's all good. But guys, thank you again for liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. Please check out Tidarium Hanger's channel if you haven't already. So many fans of his already in the chat. But guys, definitely check out Tidarium Hanger's channel. Definitely check out his Hasbro. Should they still have the Star Wars license? That was a lot of fun. But definitely check out all the great channels. Check out TF Page 101. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Keep proud.
Peace out.